3 topics I'm gonna go over with multiple bullet points under them, okay? This is a lifestyle that we're trying to teach you guys. This isn't something that you're just doing it for the challenge. We're not giving you guys this information or trying to educate you or spend our time doing this just for 4 weeks. We're trying to embrace you guys or empower you guys with information, knowledge that you can take on and grow from this point on and continue. Now, if you come back to the challenge because of the accountability's sake, or you continuously get new programs, or you continuously learn something different, that's a whole nother thing. And we're proud to say, we have a lot of people that return for those same reasons. It's a family thing over here, and you guys know that, everybody here, we're trying to lift up and move to that next level. And that's what this whole program is about, and my whole sole purpose with creating this program is to empower you guys and bring people on this platform who you guys can relate to. Okay, what is a sustainable change, and how does that impact your life in a major way? Sustainable change is something like making sure you are meal prepping. Okay, that's something that if you're doing it on this challenge, chances are this is something that you want to continue doing. Why? Because it just puts you in a better place. It puts you in a better position to achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve. Why? Because your meals are already prepped. They're already there. They're already ready. And the only reason you would have to deviate from that is if you just choose not to eat your meals or take those meals with you. So sustainable changes, the things that you're exercising now, the principles that you guys are exercising now, those same principles, those same characteristics, those same rules that you're applying to your daily activity now has to move with you after this program is over. Has to move with you through these last 4 weeks. In a sense, you guys have to tighten it up a little bit more. See how far you can go. See how much more disciplined you can be. Okay, now's the time to turn it up a little bit more. Maintaining results. How do I not lose my results and keep this going? This is a lifestyle choice. So if you're looking to maintain your results, you just don't stop. When the challenge is over, you just don't quit and go back to your old ways. You go back to your old ways, and guess what? Your body's gonna go back to its old self. Okay, so do not quit what you're doing now thinking that, oh, I've lost 5 pounds, I've lost 10 pounds, and I'm just gonna give this a rest a little bit. I deserve splurge weekend, or the challenge is over. I deserve this, and I deserve this, and I deserve this. I'm telling you, that's the worst decision that you can make. Okay, that's the worst decision you can make. Stay the course. Stay doing the things that have gotten you to the point that you're at, and continue to push forward. Okay, once the challenge is over, you have not made it. The great thing is the Heat Challenge has given you all the tools you need to be successful. It's not that you don't know what you're doing. It's not that you don't know how to do it. It's not that you don't know how to work out. It's not that you don't know how to meal prep. It's not that you don't know how to cook your food. It's not that, none of that. None of that. At this point, none of that. The only way that you are unaware of anything that I just mentioned is if you just didn't lock into this program. You didn't pay attention. You didn't go through the workouts. You didn't go through the videos that we were giving you guys. You were half in it, or a quarter of the way in it. And if you were half in it, a quarter way in it, guess what? You probably got half results or quarter results. Okay, you cannot go into life or this program half-assed. Remember your why and hold on to it. Remember your why and hold on to it. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves when we get up in the morning why we're doing this. Could be because you just want to lose some weight. Could be because you want to be a little bit more active. It can be because your doctor said so. It can be because the program has worked and you want to continue doing it. It can be for a lot of different reasons, but you have to continue to wake up every morning and have a reason on why you're doing it, so you keep going. And I tell you like this. People, like I ask myself every morning my alarm goes off 4 o'clock, sometimes 4:30. And I'm sitting in bed and I'm asking myself, why? Why do I have to get up at 4? Why do I have to get up and do this cardio? Why am I so tired? Why do I not feel like getting out this bed? But at the end of the day, I always have an answer for my why. Because I want to look a certain way. I want my clothes to fit a certain way. I like the way I feel at the end of the day. There's always a reason on why. So until that why reason goes away, I'm gonna continue getting up and giving it all I got. Remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. So until I come to a point where that alarm goes off and I ask myself, why am I doing this? And I don't have an answer, at that point, it's probably time for me to give it up. But until then, which I'll probably always have an answer, why I want to be healthy. I want to be able to chase my kids. I want to be able to look a certain way. I want my clothes to fit in a certain way. Like, there's always going to be a why. You know, oh, I want a 6-pack, or I got a 2-pack, I want a 4-pack, I got the 4-pack, I want a 6-pack. Oh, I want to work on my legs a little bit more. I want my butt to lift. There's always going to be an answer for your why. And since there's always going to be an answer for your why, get your ass up and get to it. Everybody needs to continue to push and choose this lifestyle as a habit. This is no different than waking up and brushing your teeth. Just like you meal prep, just like you brush your teeth. Just like you work out, it's just like you wake up and take a shower, or before you go to sleep, take a shower. So you have to continue choosing yourself over and over and over and over again, period. When that alarm clock goes off, yeah, I know I want to get up, but I'm going to get up. I know I want to get up, I'm tired, but I'm going to get up. Why? Because I deserve it. I deserve to be the best version of me. I deserve to be the finest I can be. You deserve that. Why? And you have all the power in the world to uphold that. All the power in the world to uphold where you want to be. All the power in the world to uphold the physical stature that you want to obtain. You just have to stay with it, stay consistent. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to a few different people. I'm talking to my 300 crowd, okay? Yeah, you wanna lose 100 pounds, that's the goal, 100 pounds. Okay, well we got X amount of time to lose 100 pounds. Once we lose that 100 pounds, we still got another 100 pounds that we wanna lose. Do we stop just to reverse back? No, life is gonna happen. And the reason I always tell you guys life is going to happen because it is. And the reason I always tell you guys it's mandatory to have an accountability partner because it is. And that accountability partner has to have the same drive, the same want, the same goal as you. And you can't be the person that's constantly pulling from your accountability partner and not pouring back into them. It has to go twofold. As they're pouring into you, you have to pour back into them. But you can't be the one that's always the needy, the want. I need. And you're not pouring back into them. You cannot be that. Because now you're the weak link in your accountability group. So just as you require from other people, you have to obtain that same type of energy back of your progress, okay? What I want you guys, and when I say keeping track of your progress, that's not stepping on the scale. That is a way of tracking your progress, but that is not a very healthy way of tracking your progress. Tracking your progress is simply things like this, small wins. Before you started this challenge, you weren't getting up in the morning. Now you're getting up in the morning. And I've been doing that for the past 4 weeks. So for the next 4 weeks, I'm gonna continue doing that. That's a way of tracking your progress. You know, if you get up every morning at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whatever time that is, and you've been doing your cardio, I guarantee, unless you ain't been eating right, that your body has changed from week 1 to now. If you've meal prepped and ate all your food and you've done your workout, that's a progress tracker. I've been doing this, track, been eating my food, track, I've been doing my workout, track, and this is where I'm at from where I started. That's a tracking mechanism. Now, if you're one of my people who always want to step on the scale, well, the scale is only going to tell you what you weigh. And if you haven't been doing the things that you know you should be doing, why the fuck is you even stepping on the scale? Me personally, I step on the scale one time to find out where I'm at. The next time I step on the scale, it should be an indicator of the things that I've been doing to see where I started. It should reflect that next time I step on that scale. So I'm not going to step on the scale if I haven't been doing my due diligence to get to where I should be when the time I step on that scale. Okay? So again, I step on the scale, I'm 195. A week from now, I want to step on that scale and I want to be 190. So that week in between that time I step and the time I get back on, I need to make sure I've done everything that I was supposed to do in order to see that 5-pound drop. Now, if I half-assed it, if I 75%ed it, 80%ed it, 60%, 94%, expect 94% results. Okay, and let me drop in on these percentages. Okay, so if I have 5 meals in 7 days, that's 35 meals. Okay, and I didn't eat 1 meal every day. Okay, so that's 35 meals that I have minus 7, that's 28. 28 divided by 35 puts me at an 80%. 1 meal that I missed every single day. 1 meal, average. 1 meal I missed every single day puts me now at 80%. Remember this. Nutrition is 80% of the result. So even if I did all the workouts, but only did 80% of my meal plan, I'm really probably at 60, 70% now. So when I step on that scale and I miss that 1 meal 7 times, I'm not going to be happy when I step on this scale. I'm going to be pissed. That 1 meal, yes, it was that important. Yes, it was that important. Why? Because you were lacking protein to build lean muscle. You were lacking carbs to give you that energy that you needed. You were lacking fiber. You were lacking things. You were lacking fats that your body needs. You were lacking a lot of different things in that 1 meal 7 times. 20% of your meal plan you missed. So damn right, when you step on that scale a week from now and you know you haven't completed all your meals, it's not gonna, that scale ain't gonna act right for you because you ain't been acting right. It's not gonna act right for you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that 1 meal means a lot. It does. Now you might be cool with, I lost 2 pounds this week, I lost 3 pounds this week. You might be cool with that. 3 is better than none. But when you go through a program and you do it to its full potential and you see, damn, in a week I can lose 5 pounds, I can lose 6 pounds, or you can see your maximum potential, and then you do it and you 80% it and see where it is, I'm gonna be pissed. That's just me. I'm gonna be pissed. If I know I can lose 5 pounds in a week and I only lost 2 due to lack of discipline on my end, I'm gonna be pissed. One of the things I want you guys not to do is compare yourself. Okay, the worst thing you guys can do is compare yourself to someone else. Comparing is the thief of joy. And I'm not sure if you guys ever heard that. Comparison is the thief of joy. All you're seeing is what they showed you. You never know. You're doing 30 minutes. They could be doing an hour of cardio every day. You may have a full-time job. They may not have shit to do. So this might be all that they have. So you can't compare where you are to where somebody else is and their progress and your progress. Or let's flip the script. You killing it and you comparing to somebody else and you trying to figure out why they can't. Well, they have different obstacles than you. They have different lifestyle than you. So the worst thing you guys can do is start comparing yourself to somebody else. And social media has us doing this on a daily basis and we don't even know it. On a daily basis and we don't even know it. We get on social media and the first thing we do is start comparing. First thing we start doing is comparing. You're following a bunch of people 9 times out of 10 that you're comparing your life to. You want to see what they're doing so you can figure out or start saying, that's the stuff that I want to do. I follow this girl because that's body goals. Every time I look at her, that's what I want to look like. That's what I want to look like. Fuck that. Look like you. Find out what your best version of yourself is and your best vision and your best fitness body looks like. Why compare yourself to them? Who are they? Be the best version of you. Again, we start scrolling. Damn, their goals. I hear this all the time. Y'all goals. Why are we goals? Why? Make your own goals. Create your own storyline. Create your own feed of what you want to do. Know what you want to do personally. Don't take somebody else's lifestyle and somebody else's dream and now mimic that and mirror that off of what you want. Create your own. I tell y'all this all the time. The best lane to be in is the lane that you created, because you can mash the gas on it and go as fast as you want, or you can hit the brake on that boy and slow down. And guess what? Ain't nobody in your way. You can make a right turn, ain't nobody in the way. You can make a left turn, and ain't nobody in the way. If you want to take the scenic route, that's on you. But understand, you have to be comfortable with that lane that you put yourself in. But the worst thing you can do is start comparing and want to jump in somebody else's lane. And then start going as fast as you can, because guess what? You're in somebody else's lane, and the first thing I said is you can stop when you want to. So when you're going 80 miles an hour trying to catch up to Jack and Jill and they hit the gas, guess what? You're going to run right into them and figure, what the fuck just happened? You don't know, because you don't know where they were trying to go. Don't compare yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Do not compare yourself. Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the process and fall in love with the person that you become in the midst of the work that you're putting in. I'm going to say that again. Fall in love with the process and fall in love with the person that you become in the midst of the work that you put in. Why? Because you're going to have a different respect about it. You're going to have a different move about yourself. You're going to have a different demeanor. Things are going to change for you, because now you've created the narrative of this story. Recognize the triggers that deviate you from your goals. Okay? Recognize the triggers that deviate you from your goals. Okay, I'm about to talk to y'all, so get ready, get comfortable. Because I'm about to hit some places that some of y'all are going to be able to relate to. Okay? Recognize the triggers. Okay, we all know what puts us in a certain place, a certain state of mind, a certain area that causes us to make irresponsible decisions, or causes us to relapse, or causes us to do the things that we know we shouldn't be doing, but we do it anyway because it makes us comfortable. And face those triggers face on, because those triggers are not going anywhere unless you place them where they need to be. Okay, let me elaborate on that. Trigger waiting to happen. So as soon as you step on that scale, one or two things are going to happen. You're either going to be triggered in a positive way, or you're going to be triggered in a negative way. The question is, are you prepared for the negative trigger and how it responds to you? Are you prepared for the negative trigger and how you maneuver with it? Are you prepared for that negative trigger and how to react to it? For all my mothers out there who want to blame it on your kids, or you can't lose weight because they got snacks and shit that they keep eating and you keep it in the pantry, and every time you go to the pantry, oh, my kids gotta eat these snacks, and now you depressed, and now you going in there and you're gonna nibble on a snack, and now you had one too many goddamn Little Debbie's, and you blame it on your kids. No, it ain't your kids' fault, it's your fault. You buy the food, you put it where you can grab it. It's a lack of discipline, if you ask me. It ain't your kids' fault. Hell, if they want to get Little Debbie's, shit, I had Little Debbie's as a kid, let them get them. Guess what? You're going to have to deal with their hyper asses too. Now they hyper asses done got you stressed. Now you in there eating they Little Debbie's, and now you stressed. But now those Little Debbie's done got you to a place of comfort. But now you done had one too many Little Debbie's, and now you back to where you wanted to be after putting in all that work 2, 3, 4 days down the line. And it's a cycle that continues to repeat itself. I remember listening to LL Cool J, and he was saying, oh man, what I do was I put everything that I have a craving for in front of me so I can do it, so I can see it. And I have enough discipline not to do it. Me personally, I can't do that shit. I'm just be 100% honest with you. I am not about to put red velvet cake in my face because I'm gonna eat that shit. So I know my triggers. You got red velvet cake, I'm eating it. But you can't keep having these things that trigger you continuously be around you, not give in to them. I know my triggers. I know what I can and what I can't do. I'm gonna be honest with myself. Certain things I'm just not gonna have around me. Certain things I'm just not gonna do. So these are things that we have to start understanding and learning about ourselves, figuring out those things, addressing them face on so we can continue to move in the direction that we want to move and not sabotage our lifestyle, not sabotage all the work that we put in. Because I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is get to a point that where you want to be and start going back to your old ways and lose all that you worked for in a matter of days, y'all. Why did you start this program? These are things I want you guys to write down, jot down, and ask yourself. Why did you start this program? Okay. What did you hope was different? Okay. We're in the 4th week. At this point in time, what did you hope was different? I thought I was going to be 20 pounds lighter. That could be something that you hoped was going to be different at the end of 3 weeks, the end of 4 weeks. Now the question is, if that was something that you were hoping for, the real question is, did you put your place in position to see how long it takes to lose X amount of weight or X amount of pounds or get to a certain point? Have you practiced these principles for the last 3 weeks? Because if you haven't, you're not going to know how long it's going to take you to get to point A and point B. Week 3, week 4. By the end of the program, things that you should have learned by the end of this program is how your body responds, foods that you should eat, foods that you can't eat, foods that work with you, foods that don't work. There's a lot of stuff that you guys should be learning from this program. Okay, where should you be mentally? These are questions I want you guys to ask. At the end of this challenge, where should you be mentally? I would hope that you're a lot more mentally stronger than you were when you started. I would hope that you're in a better mental space than you were when you started. I would hope that you have a lot stronger mental capacity about how you go about things than you started. Every hurdle that you overcome, big or small, is an achievement. Some of you guys are looking for these big old fireworks and shit to go off when there's little small goals that you guys have obtained and overcome, and you're not applauding yourself for that. You're not patting yourself on the back for that. Some of y'all ain't never got up in the morning and worked out a day in your life, and you've done it several times. Clap that shit up. That's good. That is a starting point. Now, how do you continue doing it? Some of y'all ain't never meal prepped a day in your life, and you've meal prepped for the past 3 weeks. Clap that up. This is something that you have never done before that you're doing. These are great, healthy behavior traits to obtain and to get and to put into position. Like, these are things that are going to get you. These small little wins are going to start adding up and becoming the bigger win at the end of the day. No, you may not have lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks or 15 pounds in this 3 weeks, but I guarantee if you keep doing the things that you need to do a month from now, 2 months from now, a year from now, you're going to look way better. You're going to look way better than you do then, or when that comes, than you do now. And you're going to thank yourself for continuing on that path. Again, you guys have to fall in love with the process and who you become in that process of doing so. The best version of you is all you can ask for. So, ladies and gentlemen, we started off with a few people on this live, and we are now up in numbers. Apparently, I was saying some stuff that y'all wanted to hear. Okay, this is a part of the Heat Challenge. This is stuff that I think is very important. Okay, I don't give a damn about the workout. I don't give a damn about food. If you ain't mentally prepared, mentally dialed in, mentally ready to take your fitness and your lifestyle to the next journey or the next level. I don't care how much you work out in a day. I don't care what type of food you eat or what type of meal plan you're on. If you're not mentally dialed in, none of that shit's gonna matter, because it's gonna tap out after a while. Get that tunnel vision and become the best version that you can ever be. Other than that, man, I appreciate you guys' time. We are on week 4, day 1. Make sure you guys keep keep pushing it. Sign up for the next challenge. Link is in the bio. Other than that, peace out. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to see our previous videos, click here. If you'd like to see more videos, click here. I'm out of here.